Shimmer Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to all my fellow Akim and Aquat out there that follow Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom. This is your brother Ashemaiah. Okay. Ashemaiah Rababan. All right, back with another lesson. And today we're gonna talk about this. Well, the lesson is gonna be that you heathens, Esau and you heathens are going into captivity. Okay, you Edomites and all you other nations, from Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Ishmael, Ham, Elam, Moab, Ammon, uh, Ashar, Ashkenaz, all you other nations are going to captivity, man. Okay, Ham, Japheth, and all you other Shemitic nations that are not of the Israelites, that are not of Israelite stock or bloodline from your father's side. 8144 Brakati Hawabashim Yahushai. This is Revelations. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab this. It's Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. So right, once we come down at once we after World War III, uh, the ICBM missiles, the big fire, the cleansing of our land, once everything is depleted, once the fire is calm, once the world is it's still gonna be destroyed, but once we come down as the children of Israel, okay, with our brand new bodies, Lord's will, we're gonna take over the world, man. It's gonna be like an alien invasion, basically, because we're gonna have brand new bodies, brand new technology, the chariots, everything, but mainly Yahweh Shai and Mashiach. It says, in the strangers, which are the speckled birds, the Israelites. Okay, speckled bird Israelites that look like the other nations. They're gonna be joined with us alongside in the kingdom of heaven, man. And they're gonna have their Israelite, brand new Israelite bodies. Even though some go still gonna have that, that you might have an Israelite that look like an East Indian or Hawaiian or Samoan or Irish, but they gonna get their brand new bodies, man. Okay, and they're gonna get their Israelite looks back, and they're gonna cleave onto the house of Jacob, okay, which is the elect, which is the nation of Israel, but mainly the elect of Israel. And two, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the servants, land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And who's them? The heathen. We're going to take the heathen. They are not Israelites. Either if you a heathen, a Japhite in Hawaii to a Japhite in Southeast Asia, or Elamite from East India, or an Edomite from London, we're going to take all of y'all and bring y'all to the land of Israel as servants and handmaids. Y'all gonna be servants and handmaids for the Israelites, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So right now, there's gonna be a lot of Israelite, there's gonna be a lot of Edomites that are dead, but we're gonna use the elites as progenitors to bring back the Edomite stock. So all you Edomites that die on this side, y'all gonna come back to the loin to the elites. The elites are gonna be the first slaves because they got $100 billion bunkers in certain parts of the world. But we gonna grab their ass out of them bunkers, man, and put the chains on them and put them into slavery, man. Force them to do harsh work, bury them bodies in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. It's gonna be a huge global workforce for you heathens, man. You heathens are gonna be the global workforce for our kingdom. Okay, y'all gonna be the servants and handmaids, man. It says, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So, right, we're going to rule over the Edomites, okay, so called Caucasians, Moab, the so called Chinese, Ammon, the so called Japanese, Japheth, the so called Hawaiians, Samoans, Tongians, and all the Pacific Islanders and Southeast Asian nations. Ham, you Aboriginal Africans, okay, you indigenous Africans, you Hamites, okay, Ishmael, the Arabs, okay, Ashar, you Assyrians, all you nations that had a hand in our captivity, even in this captivity, because mainly Esau had a hand on us, you know, in this captivity, but all you heathens, y'all going to slavery, according to the Bible. read this. Yep. All right, it says, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So, right, we're going to rule over our oppressors, man. Mainly the Edomites. This is Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So right, you heathens, man, y'all going to you heathens are going to captivity. No if, no buts, no coconuts. Cause you had us in captivity. So guess what? You're gonna be the workforce. You're gonna be the handmaids. Y'all gonna be the slaves. That's gonna build up our kingdom. Even if you in the kingdom of Judah, in the kingdom of Issachar, the kingdom of Reuben, the kingdom of Gad, you want to be a slave to the Israelites. You're gonna work for the Israelites for your whole life and for your generations to come. We'll be slaves, man, for 1,000 years. That's the truth. So hey, this is just a short lesson. The first, we'll give honors to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Kadash, you heathens, get ready for slavery, because you're about to be enslaved by the Israelites. We're gonna have all you heathens, from Edom to all the way down to the nation of Kittim and Cush. We will have all you nations in captivity, man. So with that, call all Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Kadash, Shalom.